Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kay, and today I have a skillet from Pathfinder, and this is an 8-inch stainless steel skillet with lid, and here it is. It's super shiny and reflective. It's not really my kind of pot to be that reflective, but it is what it is, so let's get down to the review. So here is the pot, and you can see, like I mentioned earlier, that it is really very reflective. It's almost like a mirror. And look, so just so you know that it's very reflective mirror finish, I would say. And here is the Stanley, and this is something that I really like. It's a lot quieter. It's really subtle, whereby this one is, I mean, yeah, when you're doing outdoor, maybe this is something you want to think about, because it can be very reflective. If you're outdoor, it can reflect, and I don't know, sometimes the rays or the torchlight that you shine can reflect it back into your eyes, and that is not going to be too comfortable. But just so that you know. Okay. The next thing that I noticed about the skillet that I really like about the lid is something. This one, it stays. I don't know where it stays after you have used it for a while, but for at the moment it will stay. You can see it will hold the angle. Okay, I just show you. Just look at it. It will not drop. So that is something that I really like, because you don't have to, especially when you cook and things get hot, right? So if you want to lift the lid now, you have trouble. How are you going to lift it up? You know, you can burn your finger or what. Or doesn't matter if you are outdoor cooking, same thing. If it's always hold the position like this, you can put a stick in there and lift that up. You know, you can just check your cooking, and then, oh, it's not ready, then you just put that back and it stays. But I don't know, when you heat it up, will it drop? I don't know, because I have not used it yet. This is just brand new at the moment, so I hope it will lock in place for a long time. Okay, now we inspect the pot itself. Mirror finish inside, same thing. And I want to show you these 3 rivets. I've actually inspected it earlier, and they are very well riveted, so I don't see any problem. Okay, the 3 rivets, like I said earlier, they are very well put together, and I try to use a plier to see if it will rattle, but it doesn't. So that's good job, well done here. Pathfinder have really make a pretty stable handle for this skillet. So to unfold the handle is very simple. You just have to squeeze here, and then it will make sure you can see that. You can see here, you have to squeeze further, you push it further, and make sure it goes in, and then it lock. Then that's locked together. Okay, show you, maybe from this angle is better. I'm not sure. You can see that doesn't really lock it yet. You can see you have to make sure it goes into the 2 notches here. There are 2. Okay, and here, yeah, I forgot to mention, once you actually have unfolded the handle and lock it into place, to further secure this handle, you just have to see, this says here, there's a lock, and push forward, and it just hold the skillet. Whoa, yeah, it's actually, it's very solid now. After you push this piece to further secure the handle, it locks it into place even better. Okay, Okay, so the next thing I'm going to show you is, yes, it's beautiful, I must say. Is that called embossing? I don't know. It's stamp or whatever, but it's really nice. Okay, so you can obviously see that it's made in China. They rather use a sticker or have it, permanently printed. So I guess there's a reason for the sticker. So once it's removed, you don't remember whether it's made in China. Okay. Other than that, it's a very simple pot, skillet. Sorry, I like to use pot. Sorry for that. All right, next part I'm going to show you how this thing unfold. Okay, just to once you've done cooking, for example, you want to keep the pot, you want to keep the skillet. Sorry, you just make sure that this tab is being put right to the back. Push it right to the back at the end of the handle. Just squeeze the handle and grip it to the back here. Okay, it sits very, very well, I must say. Okay, and then you can put the lid back. I know it doesn't sit flat because since the handle is at the back here, so it's definitely going to rock, rock back and forth. I mean, you just so you know, right? Just so you know. And then of course, the next thing is if that handle can be unfold, and then lock the lid in place, and then hold the lid, and I believe that will be a better design. I don't know why they don't want to. Maybe I don't think it's a copyright issue or anything. Stanley itself, you can see so well done. This pot is secure. The lid is actually hold on by the handle. It clips on. It's almost like a clip. I don't know. Such practical design, and why they are not doing it is something that I don't really understand. To cook, I'm going to use my very favorite stove. This is one of my very favorite one because it's very, very stable. And this time I'm going to use this gasoline. I'm not going to use the white gas fuel for this time because I'm going to try using some gasoline. And so I'm going to make this video is almost like a stone, killing two birds with one stone. So at the same time, I'm going to show you when having gasoline, how well it will burn. And then of course, I'm going to cook using this stove. All right, see you guys later in my cooking session. Okay, welcome back to the second part of my video, and I'm going to show you this stove. And I actually had filled it up with unleaded gasoline. So I'm going to fire up and show you, is there any different if you're using the Coleman or the Crown white gas. So just my son is behind the camera, so I just wanted to start my video and he wanted to come out and join me, and that's his good spot for now. He wants to keep himself warm because it's quite cold in the morning at the moment, so he's warming himself. Anyway, let's get started because like I told you, I'm using unleaded gasoline, so I'm gonna give it a few pumps. And I don't go by the counting, I just go by my feel about the pressure. Yes, darling.
Is it never mix gasoline and fire never mix?
Fire and what never mix? Fire and kids never mix.
No, fire and gasoline.
Oh, fire and gasoline. Okay, come on, leave me alone. Okay, I'm doing my video. Okay,
Okay.
come on, just stop distracting people, especially my viewer and my subscriber. Sorry about that. Okay, let's get back to done pumping. I don't know, 20-30 times, I don't know. So I'm gonna light this thing up. Come on. Okay, so I'm gonna turn it on high for now. Okay. see, it's very fast. I'm getting the blue flame already. I'm not sure if you guys can see, but you don't see any more yellow flame, and it's already on high. I'm gonna give it a few more pump, and I can feel that the pressure is pretty high. And by the way, I'm having almost filled up fully, so and now I'll let it just go heat up a little more, and then I'm gonna apply some cooking oil. This is brand new, okay, not used it yet. Just give a light coat of oil, and let the paper. Yeah, today I'm going to fry some bacon, right? Darling, you want bacon, right?
Yeah, bacon and egg.
Okay.
This looks yummy.
Looks yummy?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Let's coat it evenly. Yeah, okay, almost. There's a light coat of oil. So now I'm going to... Yeah, that's not... Make sure that it's locked in place. And I'm going to turn down the heat now. First turn it off and then back up a bit. So this is the first time it's getting the heat, and not forget to lock the handle. Okay. Yep. There you go, let it heat up. And I'm going to prepare the bacon and put it back. Let me get to the bacon. How much? Okay. So I'm going to get my chopsticks. Okay, let's get the first bacon down into the pan. Okay. Let's see whether it's really thick a lot. I'm not sure. I'm trying out a new pan.
Abi,
Hey?
this meal really fits with the fact that we just camped out last night.
Oh yeah, last night we camped.
Yeah. So
What is that? What is this tent?
The Polish Lavu.
Polish Lavu. Do you like?
I love it.
You love it.
Also, it keeps things nice and snug
Yeah.
because it's small.
I don't know why. Yep. Just let it cook.
See, it's like a
Let
camping
me put
meal.
on the flame. Yeah.
You know, like that guy, the Hero Channel.
Mhm.
He cooks these kind of things.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's all about cooking most of the time, but he does have camping gear, of course. And you know, I don't like to cook the bacon too hard, right?
Mm-hmm. You definitely don't want to.
I don't like those crispy.
Otherwise it will be burned very badly.
Shit, do not touch the tripod. You're gonna move the camera, darling. You're gonna shake the camera too much, okay? And it's still cooking, no problem. I'm not this time, just to make sure there's some like breeze or some wind. I just want to check on the status of the flame. Looks good. Maybe try to bring it up a little slightly. Okay. Wow, it's cooking. So I'm not sure if they can see very well. Because maybe I need another camera. Next time for another view. Maybe I will use my GoPro. Okay, just watch out the fire from the top of the puppy. I'm going to get the GoPro. Hope the grease is not going to jump onto the camera lens. I'm very near, I think. Just sit near. Okay, so wow. Okay. You need more?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man. Are you gonna finish all the bacon for us?
No.
Come on. We need to eat too, you know?
Just that I'm hungry.
Oh, you're hungry. But don't forget you're gonna have at least 2 eggs coming your way, right? Okay. So, wow. Look. Okay. Are you gonna let mommy eat something first? Okay? You let mommy eat this veg first, okay? Yeah. Like I said, we don't like those very crispy bacon. For me, this is good enough because I really love still having some of the soft fat. So I don't know, some people they like the very crispy and very brown, very dry bacon. But for me, for us, we like to have the fat still, you know, sort of intact. So start to show that it's burnt. I think the heat is a bit too hot, too high. So I have to stop my video now. I'm going to control the flame. Since having to cook for the 3 of us and the skillet is a bit too small for the 3 of us. I mean for 1 person to 2 maybe still manageable. So then I swap this one out and I'm using a non-stick one which is big enough for, you see, cooking 2 eggs or even up to 4 eggs at a time. But just now I actually fry my bacon. I can actually feed about 6 to 7 at one go comfortably. So I continue to cook using the non-stick because everybody's hungry and it's just taking way too long. Okay, good. So this part of the video is I'm going to show you that this is a pretty big frying pan and it's actually quite demanding for a little stove like this, but it still can see that it's cooking very well. You can see it's frying really well. The only thing is it cannot sit the frying pan stably because it has a smaller footprint here to provide a good sitting for my pan. So I have to be very careful. I'm always making sure that I'm holding on to the handle because otherwise it will accidentally topple over and that's going to be dangerous. So I will say it's done cooking. I'm going to shut off my stove and I'm very happy that I'm converting this one down back to a gasoline, unleaded gasoline, and it's really burning very well. Almost, I will even say it's now very clean. The burning is very clean. So I don't know how much fuel has left since the cooking, but now I'm going to shut it off. What you have to do is actually turn it off fully and then turn it back on full a few times, just a few times, so that will clean the generator. So I'm going to have my so-called breakfast. Just show you the egg, how I like to eat it, especially for Asian. We like to have our egg fried and then just some dark sauce and then white pepper, and that's all I need. Well, that's the end of the overview of this Pathfinder skillet. As I said, this skillet is actually very strong in terms of the quality. The build is really good, I must say. It's really strong and I cooked with it and I must say I do like how it actually hold up. It's strong even with the food, with the water. It's quite heavy and it doesn't rattle, so that is definitely a good skillet. And I'll show you, I'm not sure if you can see, so that's actually the burn kind of a mark. Okay, And there you go, you can see. I don't know what happened here, but seriously, I don't really care, because I don't, yeah, that's just some kind of smear. I know it's fingerprint magnet. Anyway, just the other thing I want to show you is the base. I'll use a magnet. Okay, you can see it holds the magnet very well, so it's definitely, I don't believe is any there's any aluminum or copper as the base. Here you can see there's a maybe about 1/8 of an inch thick down here, but I don't think this is made of copper or aluminum. You can see, okay, just so you know. And here, okay, here it doesn't stick very well, see. So here's maybe the real stainless steel, but the handle will still attract the magnet, you can see. And then I'm not sure whether you can see here, there's a score line of some sort. Let me try to put nearer. Okay, mine came with that, but it doesn't matter for me. And other than that, it's just a skillet, not too much about it. But like I said, I do like it is because it's strong. And the other thing is I washed and I don't see any rust. It doesn't develop any rust, especially usually the rust will like to form once water gets in between. There's some kind of a, I don't know, there's a gap, you know. I don't know how they join this plate together, but if one certain metal gets wet, where it will get rust first is in between the gap here. You can find rust, but not on this skillet. So, and then also the rivet area, I don't see any rust. Handle, nothing, no rust at all, because any sign of rust, this is going to go back without any question. And I did wash the lid also, so I don't see any rust forming. So I'll say it's good. For me, this is a keeper, definitely. Not a, I don't have any doubt about that. It's strong. It's going to last me many years to come. Okay, so thank you for watching my video. Alright, if you like what I do, please subscribe to my channel. And also, if you like this video, don't forget to give the thumbs up. And lastly, don't forget to enable the notification bell. Okay, take care.